Hi, I'm Adrian Halverstadt, Director of Criminal Justice here at Berkeley College. I invite you to check out the degrees Berkeley College offers by going to www.berkeleycollege.edu. We have multiple degrees, including nursing, as well as criminal justice. And you may find one that will be a good fit for you and what God's calling you to do and the vocational work that you would like to give your life to in the years to come. Those of you who choose to attend Berkeley College's main campus will receive a full tuition scholarship. And for those of you who choose to complete your degree online, would also receive substantial scholarships from Berkeley College. Criminal justice is available in both venues. You can do it online, or you can come to the main campus and utilize that full tuition scholarship. It's a great program. It takes the Word of God and a Christian worldview and meshes it together with a rich understanding of criminal justice. And you'll be fully prepared to do whatever work God would have you do within the justice system of the United States of America. So this is my YouTube channel called The Justice Center, and I'm focusing in right now on a playlist called Cultural Awareness. This is video number 3 out of that playlist, and it focuses on the history of cultural awareness in the United States. The history of cultural awareness in the United States is complex and it's ongoing, particularly in the criminal justice system. Efforts to promote fairness, equality, and cultural awareness within the criminal justice system has evolved over time, but there's still a lot of work yet to be done. In the early years of the criminal justice system, discrimination and bias was widespread and often explicit. For example, during the Jim Crow era, laws and policies were in place that explicitly discriminated against Black Americans, including the criminal justice system. In a similar way, the same occurred during the Japanese American internment during World War II. Japanese Americans were unfairly targeted and incarcerated and demonstrating an apparent lack of cultural awareness in the criminal justice system of that day. In the 1960s and 70s, civil rights and social justice movements highlighted racism and discrimination within the criminal justice system. And as a result, many laws and policies were implemented to promote fairness and equality. Building upon the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment that was established in 1868. Some of these other laws and policies included the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Fair Housing Act of 1968. In the 1980s and 90s, cultural awareness began to gain traction within the criminal justice system as researchers and advocates began to recognize the importance of understanding and addressing cultural differences and biases. For example, the multicultural guidelines for criminal justice training programs were developed in 1994, providing a framework for promoting cultural awareness in criminal justice training programs. Since the 2000s, the effort to promote cultural awareness in the criminal justice system has continued to evolve, with a growing emphasis on diversity and inclusion in all aspects of the criminal justice system. Today, many criminal justice agencies have implemented training programs and policies to promote cultural awareness and reduce bias, aiming to create a more just and equitable criminal justice system for all individuals. However, there's still much work to be done to address the issues of systemic racism and discrimination within the system and to promote greater multicultural awareness and understanding. Before we leave this section of our study, let's drill down a little deeper on the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment. The Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment is a provision of the United States Constitution that requires all individuals be treated equally under the law. It is a critical component of the United States Constitution and essential to safeguarding against discrimination and inequality in all aspects of human society, particularly here in America, aimed to grant citizenship and equal protection of all the law to all people born or naturalized in the United States. Again, it was adopted clear back in 1886 following the Civil War and has been serving Americans ever since. The Equal Protection Clause states that no state shall deny any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the law. This means that all individuals, regardless of race, ethnicity, gender, or other characteristics, are entitled to the same legal protections and treatment under the law. The Equal Protection Clause has been invoked in several landmark cases down through history. Brown versus the Board of Education, and Oferfeld versus Hodges, and many others, too numerous to mention in this moment. But you can easily look them up and study those legal cases and see how the Equal Protection Clause played a key role in the decision that was made within the court system. The clause has also been used to challenge discriminatory laws and policies, such as laws restricting voting rights or discriminating against individuals based upon their race or ethnicity. It is good to be in a nation that respects all people, holds all people equal. It is good to know that our Constitution serves us well and watches over our individual rights. As we seek justice in our nation today, it begins by raising awareness of the differences that we have, respecting those differences, and working together to overcome the things that divide us as a people.